Alright, hey you guys, it is TsubakiSwagg and I'm coming to you with my review of Hunter x Hunter episode 144, Approval and Coalition. And I apologize for not reviewing last week. I got caught up in some things, but this episode was actually pretty awesome. But I already kind of knew what was going to happen because I was reading the manga up until this whole part was over. So, we see Chidel, it first starts off, Chidel is talking to Jing, and Jing pretty much tells her that he already knows how everything is going to turn out, what's going to happen, when and where and why. And Chidel, pretty much, she's very stuck in her ways. She's a very upright person. She follows her morals and all the rules and laws of the land, and Jing knows this, and so does Paristan, and Paristan is using this to his advantage. So he's taking advantage of Chidel's moral upstanding to help him not either win or lose. Because unlike Maelstrom or Chidel, Paristan really, he doesn't want to win, but he doesn't want to lose either. Which makes him a really great adversary, if you think about it that way, because he doesn't want to do one or the other. So Jing pretty much tells Cheeto what she needs to do without actually telling her what she needs to do. And that was pretty much the point of this whole episode, was them figuring out a way to knock Paristan off of his little pedestal, because most people have been voting for Paristan through the whole election. So now they're trying to, even if they don't win, they want somebody to knock Paristan down. So thus the battle ensues, and they are now on to the 8th voting for the 13th chairman election, and Cheetle and Maelstrom both say, well, Maelstrom says that everybody should vote for Cheetle. Cheetle says that everybody should vote for Leorio. Leorio pretty much talked about jacking off, and he talked about jacking off and surfing the internet and doing everything he wants to do, but he said that he wants everybody, if he was to become the chairman, that he wants everybody to help Gon and help Gon get better. Because right now, when he was just taking care of himself, he did not even realize that one of his friends, whom he calls a friend, was going through so much, and he was helping Netero, his allies, through the Chimera Ant catastrophe. He was helping everybody do everything, because Gon, that's really in his personality, is to help people, because he feels the need to help. Which there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But Leorio realized that while Leorio is literally just focusing on himself, his friend, whom he considers a friend, was out helping everybody else and doing things for other people and fighting battles and waging war on the inside as well, and going through all this stuff. And now he's literally on his deathbed, on the verge of death. And Leorio didn't even know about it until recently. So Leorio felt some type of way about that. And now that's all he's really focused on. He doesn't even actually want to be in the election, let alone win the election. So he said if he does win, he wants everybody to help Gon, and that's all he's concerned about right now. So Leorio is just Leorio. And then of course, Paristan, that shady motherfucker, pretty much said that he wants all of his votes to go to Maelstrom. And as, when Chidel said that she wanted all her votes to go to Leorio, Paristan finally stopped smiling. This was the first time that he stopped smiling, was when Cheeto said that. And now he's saying all this stuff he wants all his votes to go to Maelstrom, and everybody was just they were shocked because of this. So Paristan still kind of has the advantage right now, and we kind of see how things are starting to unfold in this election. But of course we don't know. We'll never know. Well, If you don't read the manga, you won't know. So, Furisan is still being his smug self. And, of course, they also show, like, Killua and Aluka. And they finally made it to their ride to get to where Gon is. And they find out that their driver was a Needleman. So, he was absolutely no help. And of course, after they realize that they're completely surrounded by Needlemen, Illumi appears. And Illumi, of course, being the creeper that he is, tells them, well, pretty much, they find out, oh, right after Illumi appears, Sabone appears. And Sabone has been tailing Killua for literally since Killua ran away. And we find out that Sabone was actually the one who gave away Killua's position. Because Killua's mom can see everything that Sabone sees through her monocle. And she's not allowed to take it off because it was an order for her to wear it from Killua's mother. So, she gave him away without actually knowing that she gave him away. Even though she knew that she was being watched by somebody. And she didn't realize until when she appeared before them that she was the reason why Killua kept being found. So, as soon as Aluka sees Sabone, she continues to make requests of her, and then she was able to have a wish granted. And Illumi pretty much said that he was going to kill Aluka, and then Hisoka, being the creep that he is, was in the shadows debating on whether or not he should kill Aluka and endure Killua's wrath, or kill Killua and endure Illumi's wrath. And then he was like, well, I can kill Aluka to get Killua. Well, I can kill Aluka to get Killua's wrath, and then kill Killua to get Illumi's wrath. So that way, Illumi would just try to kill him, and then he could have an awesome fight. But then we realized Illumi said that he would be willing to die as long as nobody else in his old family dies, and he said he'd be willing to die pretty much so he could live on in Killua's heart because he's just a freak. But Hisoka was fine with this. He was like, so both Aluka and Illumi can be out of the picture, and it won't even have to do anything with me. So, and then, okay, so Killua makes the wish to something that, well, for it to heal Sabone's hand, and he knew that if you make a wish that isn't like greedy, if it's a wish to heal something, then the requests won't be bad. So he requested for Aluka or something to heal Sabone's hand, which she does, and then she falls asleep. So things are starting to get really, really interesting, because Illumi pretty much told Killua, because he knows that there is something that Killua is not telling him, so he pretty much told Killua that until he finds out what loophole Killua has as to why he's able to still make wishes to something without anything happening, he is not going to let Aluka go. So things are starting to get really interesting in Hunter x Hunter, and I'm so freaking sad. I'm so hurt. I think the reason why I took a leave of absence last week is because I found out that they're stopping at 148. So we literally only have 4 more episodes before Hunter x Hunter goes on a break. Because if they don't, they'll catch up to the manga, and then that'll be just horrible. So I'm so hurt. I was so freaking hurt when I found out about that. I was like, no, I finally caught up to Hunter x Hunter, and then they're going to take a break. The hell? But it's okay. So, as always, I would love to hear how you guys think things are going to turn out. Like, who do you think the new chairman is going to be? Like, how do you think the election is going to turn out? Like, do you think that Gon can be saved by Luca? Just whatever, however you feel. You can even vent about how you feel about Hunter x Hunter taking a break. So, as always, please remember to comment, thumbs up, and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. And this is TsubakiSwagg saying adios.